What do I, Asymmetrical Preparedness, think about other prepper channels? Hey everybody, this is Michael with Asymmetrical Preparedness. How's it going? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I hope that you guys are prepping. I hope that you guys are staying positive. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. So, I got this idea from watching a Steve Smith video from Integrative Preparedness. He was talking about other prepper channels and a project he has working on. On Patreon, he's going to be asking for input from people about their favorite prepper channels, and then creating a website with all the different channels and different people contributing and stuff like that. It sounds like a pretty cool project. And yes, he's doing it on Patreon, so it's $1 a month. I get it. I'm one of his patrons, and he doesn't even have different tiers, so it's only $1 a month. And I mean, he's a famous author, stuff like that. He doesn't need the money. It's not about the money. So I love the idea. But that's where I got this idea from. So check him out. Integrative Preparedness on YouTube and on Patreon. Author of the Stone Mount series. I forget if I've read one, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on Amazon and order all of his books and just and read them. I've heard they're really good. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But anyway, let's get into this. What do I think about other prepper channels? I think that there are a lot of good channels out there. And my main take on having all these different resources is awesome. Because why? Me, Michael at Asymmetrical Preparedness, I only know what I know. I know what's in here. I know the skills I have. I know what I'm good at. And I know how I prepare for my specific area, for my specific family and our needs, for my specific financial situation, for my specific amount of property I have, etc. We're all in different situations though, right? So I'm not the answer to everybody. Not even close to it. Because there's a lot of you guys on here, subscribers, and whoever may be watching this video, that are way more prepared than I am. I don't pretend to be the master of anything. But if you watch different channels, you get different takes on things. You learn different things. Like, what are my primary areas that I am good at preparedness and that I talk about a lot? Gardening. I love gardening. Although I'm not a master gardener. Not by any stretch of the imagination. There are channels that are way better out there than me. I'm still learning. And then the tactical side of things. Those are my two real strong points. So the self-reliance, kind of the homesteading things, even though I don't have a bunch of property. I don't even have 2 acres. But I make use of what I have. I could make better use of what I have, but it's all a journey, right? We're all in this together. So I'm going to talk about a list of channels that I like. And what I did is I just went to my YouTube, I went to subscriptions, and then I went to my channel list. And what that does is it shows you, it's in order of how often you watch their videos. So I just wrote down the top, I don't even know how many, I just wrote down the top of that because that's proof, that's a fact. That's not me trying to gloss over anything, that's not me trying to give credit to somebody that I don't actually watch. And there's one channel in here that I'm actually not subscribed to. I don't know why, but we'll talk about that in a minute. But before I get into that, please subscribe. Just like go out there and subscribe to all these prepper channels, but please subscribe to this channel. Please hit that thumbs up. Please comment below, share the videos, do all the things to help us out. And like I mentioned, Patreon, $1 a month. I do have different tiers for people that want to give more, want to do more, and I have exclusive content for them. So check it out. Links in the description below. Asymmetrical Preparedness on YouTube. But let's get into the video. All right, this is my list in order. So it's how often I watch them. And I don't watch a lot of YouTube. I'll give you that. Usually what I do is I'll find some of my favorite channel. I found a video that sounds interesting, and I'll turn it on. I'll put it in the pocket of my flannel when I'm out watering the garden in the morning, so I can just listen. But anyway, here's the list, and I'll make some comments on some of the channels about that. But these people put themselves out there. These people put in the work for whether they have lots of knowledge or it's what they're into or whatever it may be, and I give them creds for that. And I'm sorry to disappoint you. If you're here to listen to me talk trash about another channel, then just go away. You can leave the video right now because I'm not going to. Every channel that I'm going to mention has some value to it, depending on where you are, what you're going to get out of it. Whether you're on the tactical side of things, you're on the homesteading side of things, you're on the religious side of things, you're whatever. All these channels have different things. So let's get into some of these videos, some of the channels. Number one on my list was Risky Krisky. Why? His name is Chris. He's in, I forget, North Carolina or South Carolina. I forget which. He does a lot of the Minuteman stuff and the tactical stuff. I've been working with him lately. I'm going to be a part of his collaboration videos for the Risky's Raiders. So that's in progress. But I like a lot of his content. I've been trying to watch a lot more of it lately. Good dude. His channel just started exploding. I mean, seriously. I forget how long he's been a channel, 6, 9 months, something like that. Not even a year. It took me over a year, I think, to get 1,000 subscribers. He is just, last I saw when I checked yesterday, he had 12,000 subscribers. So he's on fire. So check out his channel, Risky Krisky, if you want some of the tactical stuff. Not really the preparedness stuff, more tactical stuff, but hey, it all has value, right? Because we've got to be able to protect what is ours and what we have. The next is Bear Independent, TJ. I know there's a lot of people out there that hate on him. There's a lot of people out there that fanatically love him. Whatever side you're on, he does offer good value. A lot of people don't like the religious side of things. So what? So just don't watch those videos of his. There's a lot of good content that he puts out. He does a lot of good work with Caleb House, Grindstone Ministries, Refuge Medical. He may come across as an a-hole sometimes. Sure, I bet he can be. I can be too. But I'll tell you what, he's actually out there doing things that help people. I believe he has a really good heart. I believe he is a really good person. Like him or not, I don't know. But that is what it is. All right, the Prepared Homestead. And some of these people remember their names, and I forget some of their names. Travis at the Prepared Homestead. Good dude, talks about a lot of stuff. Check out his channel. Integrative Preparedness, I just mentioned it. Steve Smith, author of the Stone Mount series. Check out his channel. Adapt 2030. And it used to be right up there above Adapt 2030. It used to be Ice Age Farmer, but he's not on YouTube anymore. I don't even know if you can go to his website and find his content. I don't know, he just disappeared. So I used to love his channel, but I don't watch, I can't anymore. So Adapt 2030 talks about a lot of good things. He does go on about the gold stuff a lot. You know, you got to kind of go through those, his advertisements for Patriot Gold Group and stuff like that. But he talks about a lot of good stuff, a lot of stuff going on around the world that we need to be aware of. That's really good. All right, next one. Some of you guys can be like, what? Why do you watch him? Well, I'll tell you what. Full Spectrum Survival. Because he may word titles and or thumbnails to drag you in, to clickbait type things. Whereas like troops are massing to invade, and you think United States, and then he's talking about China. I get it. It's a game, we all play a little bit. But what he talks about in his videos is valuable. He, it may draw you in a little bit, but whenever you actually watch the videos, you get good value out of it. You get good knowledge. From what I can tell, he's not lying. He's not making up stuff. It's valuable information. So, Full Spectrum Survival. And a lot of these channels are way bigger than me. Some of them are maybe smaller. I forget. I just wrote down these lists. So, what's the next one? Prepper Nation. Good knowledge there. I forget his name. But yeah, check out Prepper Nation. Let me see. Alaska Prepper. Yeah, Rudy over Alaska Prepper. Another AP. I'm going to mention another AP. Way bigger channel, doing good things, putting out good information. He's in the general preparedness mindset. He doesn't really talk about tactical stuff ever, but like food storage, what to get now, stuff like that. Great information there. Let me see. Where's my list? Oh, Canadian Prepper. What? Canadian Prepper? So many people love to hate on Canadian Prepper. He's one of the largest YouTube prepper channels there is, and it's a business for him. So if you watch with that in mind, knowing that, yeah, it's his way of life, he does put out valuable information. He does put out good stuff. Hate him or love him, check it out. You may get some good value. You never know. That's one thing. Don't just discount somebody because you see where they're trying to sell something one time. Okay, we all got to make a living. You're not going to knock on somebody for creating a business, so why are you knocking on them? It is what it is. But Canadian Prepper. The next one is The Max, MAC''S. They're homesteaders doing the things. I mean, huge gardens. I don't even know. They got to have some kind of like automatic watering system, because that's what I think of when I look at his huge greenhouses, huge fields, his animals and all that stuff like that, and the time and effort it takes to put into that, and the fact that he is still taking time to get on YouTube to put out value for you guys for free. That is amazing. I love his channel. I get a lot of good information about it. Like I said, I don't know how long it takes him to water. I doubt he's hand watering, because I know my 24-ish raised beds, 1, 2, 3, 4 in-ground areas, my berry areas, stuff like that. It takes me like an hour and a half, 2 hours to water. So I got a lot of respect for them. That's a really good channel. Another one, Poplar Preparedness. I think his name is Steve Poplar at Poplar Preparedness. A lot of, he does news as well as general preparedness stuff. Good channel, check it out. S2 Underground. If you are kind of the Minuteman mindset, the Patriot movement, and you want to get good information about intel, check it out. One of his latest videos was a SIGINT, which is signals intelligence. He talks about drones and defeating drones, a lot of stuff. S2 Underground is a very good channel. And I forget how big he is. I think he's grown to be pretty darn big now. But good channel. Next one, Pinball Preparedness. A lot of people that watch my channel, I go in my analytics, and I see a lot of people watch Pinball Preparedness also. Honestly, I don't watch his content as much as I probably should. But he seems to put up good, solid information. Next one is a very big channel, right up there with Canadian Prepper, maybe even bigger, I forget, City Prepping. His videos are very polished, very production quality. Obviously, has way more skills in that area than I do, but a lot of really good, valuable information there. So check him out. It's not like he needs the subscribers, but it may help you out. All right, the next one is another AP, the Angry Prepper in New York City. I feel for him in that regard. I wish that he seems like a really good dude. But one warning: if you have children around or something like that, he does use language that isn't appropriate for all ages. I try not to do that, but he does use language. But other than that, good dude doing good stuff. I really wish that he would move out of New York City, get himself a homestead somewhere. I think he would do really well. But he's a really good channel. I really like the Angry Prepper. Next one is another big channel. Not very, and he's down on the list of how often I watch him, only because he rarely puts out YouTube videos. He's almost all Patreon based now. But that is Pastor Joe Fox at Viking Preparedness. Like I said, if he put out more YouTube videos, his would be up closer to the top. Former Army Special Forces, running a pretty much almost self-sustaining community, prepper community, homesteading, doing the things. I mean, he really is doing the things. What they've accomplished there is amazing. They do the tactical stuff, they do the homesteading stuff, they do so much stuff, and they are actually doing it. Amazing. So, Viking Preparedness. Next one is Southern Prepper 1. If you know of my channel, I'm sure you know of Southern Prepper 1. His Boots on the Ground series is awesome, really good information that encouraged me to kind of create my own little tiny version of that may provide a little bit more information also. I like the idea. The more people out there doing stuff like that, I think helps everybody have a bigger picture of what's going on. Plus, he talks about a lot of good stuff. So check out Southern Prepper 1 if you don't know about him already, which I'm sure you do. All right, what's the next one? Survival Living. Great stuff. I love his videos on fitness and working out. He's a big fitness dude. So that's important in preparedness. He talks about a lot of other preparedness-related stuff also. And survival, wilderness survival and stuff. He doesn't really go into the tactical side of things on his videos very often. I'm sure he's tactically squared away, though, probably. But, yeah, survival living. Next one. So, he was a channel that was way smaller than me. Now he's a channel that's exploded and way bigger than me. Check out Magic Prepper. Amazing. Success. I love it. He is doing really good things. A lot of good content there. So check out Magic Prepper. Another one I like, I have actually watched I watched a long time ago, a lot of his videos, Tiborosaurus Rex, because he had a series on long range, marksmanship, talk about everything all the way down to Coriolis effect. But he's really sensible. He talks about like how you can go to Walmart, buy a $400, package gun, bolt action with a package scope, inexpensive, in the right caliber, and be hitting at 1,000 yards. I like the practicality of it. Then for years, I didn't watch him. I lost track of him somehow. I just, how that happens. It just happens. And then recently I picked up and started watching him again. But good channel. He talks about a lot of stuff like that. He talks about political stuff. He talks about, a lot of stuff like that. So check out Tiborosaurus Rex. It's like Tiborasaurus, I believe. Tiborosaurus Rex. All right, next one. I'm sure you've heard of John Lovell at Warrior Poet Society. I love his presentation. I think he's a really good dude. I think that, he's a man of faith. He has a beautiful family. He's doing the things. He is very patriotic. He served Ranger Regiment in the Army. What I really like about him is his take on the whole warrior poet. You can be a warrior, but you can also be a lover. You can also be a family man, a husband, a father, a mentor to young people, as well as having that warrior capability. Love that, the balance aspect of it. Really good. He's really well read. He encourages people to read to gain knowledge. That's a really good thing. All right, the last one I'm going to talk about, just because I didn't want to go too crazy long. Yeah, we're already kind of long for my videos, but anyway, Danny at Deep South Homestead. Just a dude. I love it. Homesteading, sitting on his porch, just talking about life and things and prepping and political stuff and events and just New World Order, whatever. It's just a lot of things. Danny at Deep South Homestead. Love him. He's one of my wife's favorite channels. Just a really down-to-earth, good dude. So anyway, I encourage you guys to check out some of these channels. Check them all out. Subscribe to all of them. Whatever. I'm just a tiny fish in a big sea of YouTube channels. But I ask you to please subscribe here. I want to build. I want to get bigger. Why? My main reason is because I want to reach more people, empower more people, get more people into preparedness so that more people are assets instead of liabilities, which means fewer people that will be starving, thus coming for your preps and my preps. Anyway, I love you guys. Have a wonderful day, and blessings to you and yours.